In the summer of August 2024, my sister, her group of friends, and I took a trip out to West Texas and stayed in Marfa. I've been to West Texas before, but I've never been to Marfa, so this trip was pretty fun. This is the tour of the Airbnb that we stayed at. It was a really cool place, and I had never been in a house this, different. I don't know how to explain it. It was very cool, very artsy, but also rustic. But the journey to get here was a little crazy. We got there Friday really late at night, and it was really dark, and we didn't have signal, and we were basically out in the middle of nowhere, and ran into a bunch of bikers on a dirt road. It was really crazy, but thankfully we made it to the place in one piece. The only bad thing about this trip was the fact that I was sick. I hate being sick, and the long car ride did not help that. Thankfully, though, I was not the only one sick. I think Anna was also sick on this trip with me, and we were kind of just sicky vickies together. We kind of just toured around the city, or the town, I should say, checking out all the coffee shops and the cool artsy stationery little mini stores that they had. It was very Austin-like, but in a rustic setting. So it was really cool to be able to go and see something different. This weekend, we also celebrated my bestie bunch's birthday. It was so much fun. We spent, I don't even know how we set up the cake and decorated. I think we just stayed up late, really late, and did all of this. We took a lot of photos at the Prada Marfa pop-up. We also hung out at the pool that they had at the Airbnb, even though it was cold. We were like, how are we gonna get an Airbnb with a pool and not use the pool? But yeah, most of our time was actually spent hanging out and talking and catching up, which is one of my favorite things to do with these group of people. I love them so much, and I love hanging out with them, and being able to do things like this with them is really cool.
Y'all better not. I was gonna get my fans in the morning.
No, dude, my watch gonna go.
There goes your wedding.
Yeah, there goes everything that I'm saving.
But yeah.
January of last year, Ash, Alo, Andy, and I took a road trip up to Dallas. This was really fun. We did this for Ashley's birthday weekend. It was kind of like her big thing for her birthday. And it was really fun because Anna and Stacy are both from the DSW area. Shout out to the GBT. But yeah, I was excited for this trip because this is my first time I've ever been this north in Texas in general. And Dallas is one of the big cities in Texas that I've never been to. So this was really exciting for me. That first full day that we spent there, we went and checked out some cool farmers market stands, some interesting shops, and then we went to the zoo where we spent a good amount of time. And guys, this is one of my favorite zoos that I've ever been to. It was really cool on the inside. There's a bunch of natural lighting and plants, and it was just a really cool and interesting experience. At some point during our time at the zoo, the fire alarm started going off, and everyone was really confused whether we needed to evacuate or not, and nobody was saying anything. But here comes in this 8, 9, 10-year-old girl, and she's directing traffic, telling everybody to go or where to go, and I don't know, she was really about it, and we thought about her for the rest of the trip. So shout out to that little girl. Afterwards, we ended up walking around a little bit more, finding a cool restaurant to eat at. The next day, we ended up going for matchas and going to a cute little shopping center where they had a bunch of cool like artsy stuff and stationery things. Then we ended up going to a Mexican restaurant, getting some brunch, doing a little purse for. Honestly, 10 out of 10 experience. I would go back to Dallas again. Not just because it was cool, but because I'd love to see Anna and Stacy again.